In every relationship, there's a bull and a cow. It just so happens that in this relationship right here with me and you, I'm the bull. You're the cow.
The worldwide legend Jennifer Lopez has called it quits with actor Alex Rodriguez. And if that isn't shocking news enough, wait till you find she was seen with a recently divorced ex-lover, Ben Affleck, not long after. What could the reason be for the rekindling of this old romance, or did this love story never actually end? Their story starts way back in 2001 when Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck were the rookies of Hollywood stardom. They met at box office hit movie Giggly set, starting out their friendship, but it grew to something passionate when in the following year, the two confirmed dating rumors. With the movie's sexual tension and heated romance, it's no wonder the couple got together. The actors dated for a good 2 years and even got engaged, but broke off after the overwhelming media attention, disappointing fans from all over the globe. J.Lo even low-key threw shade at Ben when she says, "Sometimes I feel like what you think people are and how you see them when you love them is different than what they reveal later." But much to the fans' delight, the couple was seen back together in the summer of 2021, almost 2 decades after their first breakup. It's safe to say that they're deeply in love, not caring about who else is watching, making the public and fans think that this wasn't just some summer fling and that the two are getting pretty serious. Making the public and fans think that this wasn't just some summer fling and that the two are getting pretty serious. We weren't wrong, especially when close sources confirmed that Jennifer is the happiest and will never stop saying how amazing Ben has become. Not to mention that J.Lo had recently celebrated her 52nd birthday in Saint-Tropez, France, in a yacht with family, friends, and of course, the new love of her life, Ben Affleck. An insider reveals that Jennifer is at her happiest relationship, saying Jennifer finally found someone who truly loves her for being who she is. And she'll do everything to her limits to make the relationship work and won't fall apart from each other again. With 3 divorces, will J.Lo's relationship finally last? This isn't the first time fans were led on because back in 2002, the couple had already been engaged. With J.Lo's $2.5 million ring, we obviously thought that the relationship was for the lifetime. The couple kept postponing their wedding in September 2003, and not so long after, it finally broke apart. According to a source that told Page 6, one of the reasons of their breakup was because J.Lo and Ben weren't seeing eye to eye about their future. Although what they had was true love, it wasn't enough. J.Lo already wanted to settle down, get married, and have children. Ben, however, feels like he hasn't lived his bachelor years long enough. Despite the stingy breakup, J.Lo publicly shared that Ben Affleck was the one that got away, unmistakably dooming all her future relationships. That's right, after their breakup, J.Lo moved on pretty neatly after the breakup and found herself falling in love with American singer-songwriter Marc Anthony. She even thanked him for coming to her life the exact time that time, saying, "Marc came into my life 3 days after I should have been at the altar saying I do to another man." Ouch! We could only imagine Ben's reaction. And if that wasn't enough to invalidate their previous relationship, J.Lo also discloses that Marc was her first real heartbreak. The couple seemed to accept that they just weren't for each other, or so we thought. It turns out that Ben has a thing for Jennifers because he didn't only date Jennifer Lopez, he also married American actress Jennifer Garner. Ben and J.Lo both went on different roads and even having children with their spouses. And the possibility of Bennifer was getting more impossible by the day. J.Lo was finally getting what she wanted: marriage and kids. Ben, on the other hand, didn't enjoy his bachelor life as long as we thought he would when he married Jennifer Garner in 2005. The marriage lasted for a good decade when they separated in 2015 and finally got divorced in 2018. Fans expressed their sadness on Twitter, with one fan tweeting, "The one quote that still haunts me is when Jennifer Garner, post Ben Affleck divorce, said, 'When his sunshine shines on you, you feel it. But when the sun is shining elsewhere, it's cold. He can cast quite a shadow.' I know it's too early, but I felt this, and y'all need to." But even with a divorce, they are co-parenting their 3 children with so much love. Garner wanted to shield their children from the intrusive media wanting to take a closer look at their family. She has always made decisions for the benefit of the children. Ben, too, prioritizes his children over everything. This was evident when his ex-girlfriend Ana de Armas wanted him to move in or at least closer to the actress. Ben refused to do so since his children were in Los Angeles. We can really tell the two actors are extremely great parents. But how would Ben's family react when he rekindles a romance with his ex? Well, what we can tell for sure is that Garner doesn't really care about Ben's new girlfriends, just as long as it didn't affect their kids. An insider close to Garner says, as long as he's there for them as a father, then she's happy. Jen is absolutely fine with Ben dating J.Lo, but she doesn't want to get caught up in its frenzy. She likes to keep her life somewhat private, but supports whatever decision Ben makes as long as he's happy, healthy, and makes her children a priority, which she always has, so I guess you can say that Jen are A-okay. We know that Ben has been a great parent, but can we say the same for J.Lo? J.Lo has had quite a reputation for extravagant weddings before calling it off with Mark Anthony in 2011. J.Lo has also been in a few more relationships before Ben came back to the story and even got re-engaged to the former baseball player Alex Rodriguez. J.Lo and Alex's relationship was fairly similar to Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez. Alex and Jen got engaged in 2019 and postponed their wedding in 2021 because of the COVID pandemic. But the wedding didn't see the light of day when they split off and decided that they were better off as friends. When they broke up, fans couldn't help but see it as a sign from the universe, with one fan tweeting, "J.Lo had a breakup, but Ben Affleck is trending," ushering the actor to make the move. In April of this year, the couple was suspected to be back together when sources told Page 6 that Ben and J.Lo have been spending a significant amount of time together after the Jen and Alex breakup. Ben was seen being picked up by J.Lo's white Escalade SUV in her California home during the day and was taken to her nearby mansion. The security measures weren't enough to stop fans and the press to find out of their relationship. A source says, security picks him up at a nearby location and drops him off after spending a few hours at her house, but adds that they are friends they've never not been. It seems that the friends excuse for former lovers never turns out to be true, because the friends were spotted in a getaway in Montana looking extremely cozy and were obviously not just friends. The insider says that they picked up where they left off. J.Lo did say he was her one that got away, but that doesn't seem to be the case anymore. The couple seems to be taking everything slowly but seriously when they were seen and photographed at Magic Castle with all their children. A source tells People, since Jennifer and Ben are in it for the long run, it's just a natural step that they all spend time together with the kids. Although the couple was not rushing into marriage, they already wanted their children to get closer in preparation. Along with the 5 children, Affleck's mother, and the couple, they had their wedding bonding, all like family. J.Lo has been trying to get closer to Affleck's children when she asked her daughter Emmy to help pick out jewelry for Violet and Serafina to give on Ben's birthday. From what fans see, J.Lo has been a great influence on Ben, as one wrote. Ben Affleck got back with J.Lo and stopped coming outside looking stressed with a cigarette in his mouth. Fans even suspect that the Lopez children already see Ben as their father. One fan tweeted, "Emmy looks at Ben like Jen and Lupe look at Ben. All the Lopez women are smitten." After all, as Louis wrote at Lainey Gossip, they lost their loved ones, and so did we. And now that it's been miraculously reborn, the couple is back and will hopefully stay forever. This is so evident when a fan posted a video of Ben waiting for Jen in a store, referring to her as "my girl." Even a blind man could see how smitten he is with the singer. What do you guys think? Will Bennifer finally last a second time around? Or are they just short-time lovers coming to an inevitable ending? Let us know down below. Seeing as you've reached this far, we've surely piqued your interest, so make sure to stay connected and we'll see you in the next one.